Hey, 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 happy April 17th. It is the boot camp 2-year celebration. Woo, woo. We're already having so much fun around the boot camp. And I just had to introduce you to this amazing chiropractor right here, Dr. Safina. So before we jump in, I just want to ask you, when you join, here's what I'd love to know. I'd love to know your answer to this question. Do you have more gas? So this is like all of you who joined, put this in the comment section. Are you at your optimum potential? Like, meaning, are you like, there's nothing more that you could, you're at the pinnacle. Like every single day in your practice, you're leaving it all there. Every single day in your home, you're leaving it all there. Like you are just not wrung out physically, like I'm tapped out, I'm burned out, but like Dr. Barb, I am killing it. So let me know if that's you. And if not, just be like, nope, you know what? I know I got more potential. So I'm excited to hear from each and every one of you. Please do comment when you hear from Dr. Safina of what she's accomplished in her new practice and in her personal life while in her new practice. I hope that you will contribute and give her a thumbs up or a clap or something, because she's very, very deserving. I just want to give a shout out to Dr. Harry. Welcome, welcome. Dr. Maria from over across the water, and Dr. Stacy, my neighbor here in Alaska, just a few miles away. I do want to give Stacy a huge shout out. So, you know, it's always so exciting to, in the boot camp, to have students, new doctors like Dr. Safina, and veteran chiropractors like Dr. Stacy, who, like she just said, I'm open to more and more, and just like never, like always grateful, but never satisfied. So Dr. Safina, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
So let's talk about your journey. So let's first talk about like what made you join the boot camp and what's happening in your practice in Michigan, my former home state.
Well, thank you. I joined the boot camp. That was like 2 years ago, I think. Yeah,
Right,
it was July. Yeah, it
yeah.
was July, almost 2 years ago. And the reason I joined the boot camp is because I just fresh opened my practice in July. That was when I first opened. And I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. I had an idea. I knew how to adjust, which I know how to adjust, but I didn't know how to have people in my office so I can keep my patient in my practice. And then moving to Michigan, like going to Life University, I felt like I was in this island where there was so much support and everything. But then moved to Michigan, where it was just by myself off the island. And the boot camp was like another place where I could get the support that I needed from not just chiropractically how to run a business, but also just a group of amazing, amazing chiropractors who have been doing this for so long or who are just starting off in their practice. And I wanted to be able to do everything 10 times X. So that was one of the main reasons.
That's awesome. So are you willing to share with us some of your like biggest highlights in practice, like the results that you're getting, some of the people that you're serving that you're absolutely loving?
Yes, I've had some amazing, amazing story, like from helping people from helping pregnant women like baby to turn, from people with low back pain, children who are like having trouble with I have a kid who have a migraine. He's 11 years old. To me, that's like crazy. From seeing that child having a normal life to not having any more migraine, that's like one of my biggest stories. And then if you can see my wall here,
I love that.
stories. But they need to fill out more of them. I'm just being lazy to put more on there. But I have amazing stories in my practice and things that I didn't even know I was able to do just like by myself, because I work for someone. So I thought like, oh, it was the result of that doctor. It wasn't me be able to help these people. But then when I opened my own, I just saw like I was capable of able to help somebody facilitate their health, to just help them to express their health 100%.
I love that. And so are those all testimonials behind you?
Yes. And I have more that I need to print. Yes. There's more on Google and Facebook.
I love that. So our greatest source of believability are the stories from people that we've helped or that we're helping. So congratulations. I love that you have that on your wall. So let's talk about the fact that you're not only smashing professional goals, you're also smashing some pretty massive personal goals. What happened?
Well, before I even became a chiropractor, I was always into fitness. I've been into just exercising and everything. Recently, I just competed into a show, a bodybuilding show. I've been competing since 2015. I've been doing bodybuilding shows since then, and so I took time off when I moved back to Michigan. Went up my practice, I took time off, and then decided to pay attention to my practice. And then this year, 2019, it was like, you know what? I think like I need to be able to go back and doing. I love chiropractic and sports and everything, so I felt like the part of that was missing into my practice, how I practice, and that was the fitness aspect of it. So I was like, let me do a show where I can able to show my patient how like your body can change, and just like if you give it the right nutrition, the right environment, now just with chiropractic, also in fitness, if I do this show, they can able to see that. So I went back and I started preparing for a show for 12 weeks. In January, that's when I started preparing for my show, and then April 6th, I step on stage. And
let's see that picture. What happened?
That's me with my giant trophy, if you can see clearly.
Her trophy is bigger than she is.
And there's two little one on the ground too over there. That was for winning first place in 3 classes that I competed in.
That's awesome. You didn't tell me that part. I saw the trophies that she didn't get 1 first place, not 2, but 3x. I remember at the beginning of this interview, she said she wanted to 10x her life. I would say you are doing that, girlfriend. So congratulations. I'm so very proud of you. So let me ask this. Like, I'm going to ask the question that's going on through everyone's mind. And that is, I don't have the time to grow my business and take care of myself like that, right? Like that's a limiting belief that we all have. What did you find about your business success while you were training for this show? Did your practice like do a nosedive, or what happened?
No, actually, when I was training for my show, I feel like my practice was the number of people I was seeing, new patients that I was seeing was increasing, because I was documenting my journey mainly on my Instagram, not on Facebook a lot. And some of my patients follow me on Instagram, and some of them, I know them just from my gym as well. So as I was training for my show and they'll ask me questions, oh, you are getting smaller, what's happening? I'll tell them, and they'll go tell their friends, oh, my chiropractor is a bodybuilder, my chiropractor does this and that. And just from that, I got patients coming to my office just because they felt like I knew chiropractic, and I knew also different other aspects of health. So I was getting more people just because they were so amazed that I was running a practice and also training for a show at the same time. So
yeah.
So it didn't go down. Actually went up more clients from just that.
And you know, I think it's so important to be the model, not the expert. Mm-hmm. Right? So obviously Safina practices what she preaches. It's obvious. You can look at her and go, okay, that girl gets adjusted, she trains, and she eats clean. So instead of her just like telling people, she's showing them. And I love that you said, I told my patients, refer your friends and family members or the people that you know that are into fitness. I can help them, right? Like there may be this element in their training routine called chiropractic care that they don't even know they're missing. So very cool. So what's been the result since your show in practice?
Since my show, because the gym that I train, I go to do my workout. I do also, they know I'm a chiropractor there. So I've gained, my show was April 6th, and then I got back in town like a week. Last week, I've had 2 new patients just because of that. From just knowing that they want, like you mentioned, they want to improve their workout, or they couldn't squat properly, or something is wrong with their deadlift. And I tell them, hey, I get adjusted through my competition. I was getting adjusted twice a week, sometimes more, because of XYZ. So there's like, oh, so if I do this, can I get better? Can I do this? I was like, yeah, definitely improves your squat, improves your deadlifts, improve your lift. Even like for those who are in the bodybuilding industry, they know like you need to spread your lats a little bit wider. So if your spine is not aligned properly, it's not gonna help you spread your lats more open and more wider. So just me telling them those little things, I've had 2 people coming in to become patient in the office.
That's awesome. And I think of it too, like if you have a car that you never drive,
Mm-hmm.
if you put it under pressure, not as big a deal versus something that you're putting lots of strain and pressure on, like training for a competition or as a serious athlete. You better make sure your spine and nerve system are in top functioning order, because you're demanding a lot more of them. So great job. So I want to add something really fun. You're going to be the first one I've done this with. And I got the idea from my great friend and CMO of the boot camp, Tristan Schaub. He's also the week 6 boot camp content creator, which is Hacking Social Proof. That's what Tristan has created in the boot camp. And he did an interview with me a few weeks ago called Raw and Rapid, which he just fired a bunch of questions at me. And it was really, really fun. And I want individuals to be able to get to know you. And I want to know you even better too. So I'm going to ask you questions. Don't deliberate too long on your answer. Just spit out what comes natural to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the first one is cold or hot?
Cold.
Mountains or beach?
Beach.
Pudding or ice cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Chocolate or vanilla?
Oh, chocolate.
Hearing or seeing?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that one.
Hearing? Like, do you learn better by hearing or seeing?
Seeing.
Little boys or little girls?
Little boys.
Squats or deadlifts?
Deadlifts.
Dumbbells or barbells?
Dumbbells.
Diamonds or emeralds?
Diamonds.
Christmas or birthday?
Birthdays.
Birthdays. All right. All right. And my last question, flip-flops or tennis shoes?
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes over flip-flops. Very cool. Hey, so if you're watching and you have some great questions for me to use in this like rapid fire way, like really fun ones, those were totally on the fly for me in case you couldn't tell, let me know. And if you want to be interviewed in that way, it's super fun. I encourage all of you to do it with your practice members and your strategic partners, and you're going to see more of me doing that. So thanks, Tristan, for that great idea. And Safina, as we come to an end, what would you like people who are watching now or will watch later, what would you like them to know, and what recommendations do you have for them?
Just as far as chiropractic and fitness, I know a lot of them are probably chiropractors already. For me, like in fitness, I want them to know, like, you don't have to be afraid of what your body can go through, or you don't have to give the excuse, oh, I don't have time, because that's a lie. Because you can spare time, you can schedule, just like Dr. Barbara always talk about the white spaces. I kind of use that in my training too. You can have find some spaces that you're not doing it, or you're doing things that are not necessary. Use that time to take care of your body. That's the only body you have. So don't make excuses. Go out there. Sometimes it's scary, especially being in the gym for a woman or anybody who has never been in the gym. Just go out there and ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. There are people who are willing to help. And at the same time, make goals, like bigger dreams that you can even imagine. Like, it doesn't have to be competing, or it can just be something as simple as losing weight or trying to get healthy again. So definitely go out there and crush those goals and those dreams.
Nice. Thank you so much. Congratulations. It's such a beautiful gift that you are in the tribe. And I thank each and every one of you for joining us today. Happy anniversary, 56-day chiropractic boot camp to double your business. Have a great day. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.